Months had slipped by since I walked away. I hadn't said goodbye, left a note, or even glanced back for one final look. The woman I once loved, the one I had promised my life to, had broken me in ways I couldn't comprehend. The day I discovered her affair, I left. No shouting, no pleading, no confrontation. I just vanished. And now there she was standing before me, the last person I ever expected to see again. She had found me. I wasn't ready. I didn't want to see her. Not now, and probably never again. Yet she stood there silently pleading for something. Forgiveness? Understanding? I couldn't tell. It hadn't happened in a dramatic, cinematic moment. There was no explosion of revelation, no catching her red-handed. It had been the slow erosion of trust, a series of quiet betrayals, the distant look in her eyes, the late nights spent at work. The phone always face down, always silent. But then came one night that changed everything. I returned home, drained from the day, and saw the message that would forever alter my world. Its words hit me like a punch, suffocating, undeniable. I didn't need to read it twice. In that instant, the life I thought I knew, the marriage I believed in, crumbled. I didn't confront her. I didn't shout or demand explanations. I simply walked away. There was nothing left to salvage. When trust is shattered, reasoning doesn't matter. Choice does. She had made hers and I had no part in it. The days that followed were a blur. I avoided everyone, friends, family, the world. I moved into a small apartment far from the echoes of my old life, far from her. I buried myself in work, routines, anything to keep the memories at bay. Nights were the hardest. The silence mirrored the emptiness she had left behind. Sometimes a flicker of longing would surface. I wondered if she felt the same ache, the same loss. But I reminded myself of the truth. She had chosen. There was no turning back. Then, 6 months later, her name appeared on my phone. My heart froze. Anger, disbelief, confusion surged all at once. Why now? Why after months of silence? Was it guilt? Regret? I debated ignoring her completely, erasing her from my life for good. But a part of me, the part one hated admitting, wanted to hear her. I agreed to meet her at the coffee shop we used to visit, a place familiar enough that I could face her without feeling trapped. I arrived early, took a table in the back, and tried to appear calm. My mind, however, raced through every possible scenario. When she walked in, everything shifted. She looked familiar yet changed. Her hair was shorter, the fatigue under her eyes more pronounced. A shadow of the woman I once knew. She spotted me, and her gaze held something I couldn't name at first. Remorse? Fear? She sat down quietly, hands folded, voice barely above a whisper. "Thank you for meeting me," she said. I remained silent, staring. The words I had rehearsed for months deserted me. "I've missed you," she continued, trembling. I know I was wrong. I regret everything. Part of me wanted to believe her, to wish she could be the person I had loved. But deep down I knew she wasn't. She couldn't be. "I didn't mean for it to happen," she admitted, tears welling. "I thought I could handle it. I thought I could have both of you in my life. But when I lost you, I realized what you truly meant to me." Her confession should have been enough, should have offered closure. But it didn't. I needed more than apologies. I needed the truth. "Is this about wanting me back?" I asked. "Or realizing the other choice failed?" Her expression faltered. Finally, the honesty I feared emerged. "It's not just that," she said. "I miss you. I think about you every day. I don't know how to fix what I broke." But the reality was clear. She didn't miss me. She missed the comfort I had provided, the stability of our life together, the safety I represented. Not love, not genuine regret. In that moment, everything became clear. She hadn't returned because she loved me. She returned because her backup plan had failed. Life without me hadn't turned out as she wanted. And now she needed to know I was still there. I stood, the weight of realization pressing down. I couldn't go back. Not now. Not ever. "You should leave," I said. She nodded silently, disappointment and regret etched into every line of her face, and walked away. I watched her leave and felt a strange calm settle over me. Forgiveness doesn't mean returning to what once was. It doesn't mean pretending the pain didn't exist. It means seeing the truth and accepting it. If she had truly loved me, she would never have risked losing me. For anyone waiting for someone to realize what they've lost, if they come back, Remember this. They don't miss you. They miss what you gave them, the comfort, the stability, the safety. That is not love. That is regret.